Safety first. Hey, welcome back. Here we are. We are. Greetings. Thank you for the break time. Jazz is just laying on the bed and ignoring the food that she was asking about a little while ago. Lonnie has already wolfed hers down, so to speak. Thanks. Back yourselves. So we're playing this new game. Fresh start, third playthrough, but we haven't played in a while. We're on ultra hard from a fresh start, which is a little different than New Game Plus. It's a little trickier, but what would you say? It hasn't been too bad. I went and said that now. Now it's just gonna be horrible. Get back. Let's get to Odd Grotto and the turn-in. There was I don't see it anymore, but somewhere in this area there was a pickup. There was a side quest pickup that probably sends us this way. Aha. Yeah, let's head back to Odd Grotto. Direction. Yeah, and a slightly early. It turns out just slightly early. Give it an hour. Yeah, there's a big birthday incoming. Does anyone know offhand who the composer or composers are of the music in this game?
Good meat.
Yeah, we don't. Okay. No, she. Did you see where she dove? I guess there's a little bit of. She could have dove there without dying, but that was iffy. Aloy, that was iffy. Internet tells you it's Joris Demand. I may have mispronounced his name, but what beautiful music. Worth mentioning whenever we play this, a reminder that the studio which made this
Snowfall. Getting colder.
made Killzone before they made this. They went from Killzone to Zero Dawn, and we are so lucky that they did. They wanted to try something new, and oh yeah.
Scrappers are here for the parts.
Sure, there's more than one person working on the project, but well, I don't know. I'm about to get spotted. She made it by a hair. She made it into the grass. Same guy made the music for Killzone. Hey, Star Shopping. Little bunny foo-foo. No more hopping through the forest for
Gotta keep
you.
my stomach quiet.
Aloy, did you climb that? Cheers. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know if I can ascend that rope. You be able to? No! Landing. Okay, doesn't matter. His name is down on the ground over here. We should go there first and keep an eye out for there's a quest somewhere in here that's just not appearing on the map. Until we're a little closer. I heard an NPC calling out somewhere, and I just... we'll come back to it. There. There we go. Straight ahead. Sea Star, I could watch this the whole night, but I need to get some sleep.
Alara!
And have a good Monday night, everyone. Sleep well, Sea Star. Rest. Sweet dreams. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you on the other side.
Are you out there?
Oh, up on the rock. Yeah.
Brom, can you hear me?
Up. Come on, all the way. Alright, we can only descend on the ropes. Why was I thinking we could ascend on the ropes?
Brom, please! It's Alara!
Uh-oh. It turned at just the right time, because I kind of walked out in front of it.
I'm here, Brom! Are you out there?
I'm not Brom. Rock is she on? Above us? Here.
Please, Brom!
No, not that
Come
rock. Up
find
there!
me!
Over there! Okay, I find you! Get Brom!
Brom! It's your sister, Alara!
Please stop shouting.
Who are you calling out for? Do you need help?
I have nothing against outcasts, far from it. But I shouldn't talk to you. I don't want to get in trouble.
I don't see anyone else around to help.
I guess you're right.
Definitely not Brahm.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be callous. My brother was cast out, but his sentence has ended. He should have come home, but he didn't, and his camp was covered in blood.
You,
He's the one who's going to
you
send us
said your
back
brother's
west,
camp
where
was
we
soaked
were.
with blood?
The Braves went looking
good.
for him, and that's what they found. All I can think about is what might have happened. Is he really dead? Or maybe just wounded? Is he suffering? Does he need help? I can't stand it not knowing.
Why was your brother cast out?
Rom was always a little different. A little touched. One of the hunters had a cruel heart and never let him alone. I was gone but an hour, and the hunter set after him like always, but this time, Brahm struck back with a rock and split the man's skull. Spirits made him do it, he said. Whispers of the forgotten. It cost him 10 years. I never should have left him alone.
What do you mean, forgotten?
All mother curses blasphemers who won't repent, banishing them from her eternal memory. Those lost spirits are the forgotten. Brahm used to say they spoke to him, told him to do things. It was such a burden for him, and there was nothing I could do to help.
What are you doing out here all alone?
Each day I cut a notch on the wall, so I knew Brahm's sentence was over. Then I cut 3 more, but he still hadn't come back.
Get the gist.
I begged the matriarchs to send Braves to find him, and all they found was a blood-soaked
It's
camp.
about as generic as quests get.
The Braves said he must be dead,
Side quests tend to be
but I have to know the truth. So I came out looking for him.
not great, but good. This is about as generic as they get. So early game, kind of tutorial.
I'll do what I can to find your
starter
brother.
area.
You will? Then let me come with you.
Not tutorial.
I won't be a bother. I know how to stay out of sight.
No.
I'm faster on my own.
We'll
If that is
stay
how it
here.
must be. Just find him then. Please.
So, eventually we'll get to Grata. We had already been to Brahm's camp. For all I know, we're gonna get sent all the way back to the Scrapper site. I really should have picked up this quest on the way. It's just a little side quest. But, nevertheless. Sure we're going west. Risk a little run. Getting spotted. Moving on. Steel piece. Well, that's not bad, Rex. Steel piece. A good start.
Keep quiet now.
When we were, I think they're still all dead here, Aloy, unless they're respawning. Okay, those are new spawns up near the camp. We've been in this spot, we went by the camp. That's when I realized I should have picked up the quest. Camp looked familiar.
This must be Brahm's camp. Better clear out those watchers.
Echo piece.
Blood, but no body. There's gotta be more to this. Looks like a few drops of blood lead away from the camp. Whose knife is this? Did someone attack Brom with it? Looks like more blood leading away from here.
Lord, how could you miss?
There, the bucket. Did someone bring the blood to the camp? The trail of blood ends here, but whoever left it must have also left tracks.
This theme reminds me of some of the one particular theme from Battlestar Galactica. The one from 15 years ago, although it still feels like yesterday. That's one of those I feel like I'm getting old moments. Is the Battlestar Galactica. 15, the remake, the new one is 15 fucking years old. Yeah, the new one. Ha. Ha, ha, ha. Like, move. Nice. Skill points. Hey, Sonobanya, what's happening? Cheers. Yeah, Livia, we are.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Hey, right on. Many thanks for keeping that sub going so long. Hey, hey. You're doing okay. Glad you can make it for some of this. Who knows, but this is probably the start of a long playthrough, since it is from scratch, and look, we're doing all the little side missions and backtracking, and spend some time with this one. Again, might be perfect for me for now. Want any more level 1s right away? Do we want to save up? Critical hit. Gonna want that soon enough. Oh, Wrong strike. Alright, later. Low profile. Which would mean we'd have to get silent drop first. And then dodge prowess. How about that? Let's go up this part of the prowler tree. And critical hit before too long. Capacity of the medicine pouch. We'll need to do that sometime. Expert Carver. Increased chance to loot skins, bones, lenses, hearts. That would be good to do early. Guard salvager. Okay, prowler it is. KG, bedtime for you. Good night, everyone. Have fun. Good to see you again, too. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. Yeah, on the flip side. Good night, KG. Are we still following a trail? We are.
That's twisted. I wonder if the blood from the camp came from this boar.
Boar's head.
If Brahm did this, why does he want people to think he's dead? And why desecrate the shrine?
I was looking across the river, and it let me highlight the next section of track over here. Something weird about the camera position, I guess.
What are those scrappers picking at?
Yeah, the scrapper's right behind it. If I could wait, that would be ideal.
That does it.
Ready for this one to turn. There we go.
Looks like it was a watcher. Whoever I'm following made short work of it.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do the get. There we go. Examine.
If it's Brahm, he definitely knows how to handle a spear.
Looting didn't count.
Someone loaded these supplies. Braum was an outcast for a long time. Why take food and gear now? It's the supplies from the cache. Why would they take them and just throw them away?
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
Love those slow down leaps. Finally.
I will. I'll kill myself. I'll kill myself before I hurt her.
You said that.
You're not a spirit. What do you want?
I want you to step away from the edge, Braum.
No. Leave me alone. Can't you see I need time to think? How am I supposed to think when everybody is shouting at me?
Sir, you don't have to shout.
I'm not shouting. I know you're a good listener. So come listen to me, just as you would the others.
They say not to listen. But Alara always said, never ignore a speaker I can see. All right. I'll hear you out.
That's better. Now tell me, what's troubling you?
Spirits of the forgotten. Souls cursed by the All-Mother. Their voices never let me be. They want me to do things. Hurt people. If I go back to the Nora, they might make me hurt Alara. And I'll kill myself before I let that happen.
Do you have to listen to the spirits, Braum?
They're speaking to me right now. Oh is with me. They take care of me. Keep me company. Help me. Except when they scream. Like when that hunter knocked me down. Crush his skull with the rock, they said. And I did.
Braum, you're alive. Oh, Mother be praised. I'm sorry I followed you, but I had to make sure he was all right.
Probably saved us some time.
No. Please, sister, I can't protect you.
I need no protection from you, Braum.
He fears these spirits that he hears will turn him against you. Unless your voice can quiet them?
Yes, just as it was before. He only ever hurt someone once, and it was provoked.
I don't want to hurt you. But the Forgotten, their whispers, they fill my head with screams.
Both things are true.
Braum isn't ready to return to the Nora. But I don't think he'll hurt you, Alara.
There's a place where I can stay. A cave on All-Mother Mountain. I suppose you could visit me there, so long as I'm strong.
You will be, Braum. I'll help you. Thank you, Aloy.
These
I'll
two
take care of him
NPCs? Nah.
May you walk in All-Mother's eternal memory. And may the Forgotten leave you be.
But old Grata, who we've been meandering around for the past 2 hours, for an early side ask NPC, she's kind of interesting. Maybe we can finally head to Grata. By way of turning in the mission to Thok. That's all. Thok, and then the path up to Grata, and then, and then. Oh, that was dumb. Oh, that's gonna... So, look at how much of the medicine pouch it takes to heal that damage from jumping off a rock. Yeah, that's right. And since we're only picking 8 to 12%... Yeah, so look at how much we get from one. 14, okay, 14%. About a third of a bar. Or a third of a section of the bar. And so look the other way or walk closer. Yeah, come over here. I can't whistle. He'll figure it out. Gig will be up.
Calm, calm.
Come on. Still don't have any good arrows. We don't have to stealth kill everything. If something's alone, we can definitely consider just scrapping with it. But if there's a whole herd nearby... Interesting how they just went on alert. Suspicious, cautious. Oh. I'm full. We're full. What are we full on? Resources. Okay, so we gotta break some stuff down. What don't we need? Ridgewood. We don't need 2 stacks of Ridgewood. I'm not using a lot of arrows right now. Any other things that are overflowing stacks already? No, not yet. Craft bigger pouches yet. Maybe. Resources satchel. Yay! I just destroyed Ridgewood. I dropped it. I didn't destroy it. We can pick it back up. We've got more room now. Very nice. We need boar bone and metal shards. Ox bone. They have many metal shards. We don't have to kill all of these, but I was kind of thinking about clearing some. I wonder if it will, if I get the silent strike on it. Okay, it doesn't flash red and alert the others. Not necessarily. It didn't that time. Watcher somewhere. What did it alert? I don't know what it thinks it sees. Machine corpses, I guess. Hardly attack now. Notice how the Watcher went off alert and turned away. Then the silent strike counts. It was silent, right? Silent. Doesn't matter that we're just a few feet away. It still counts. Good. Good experience. Aloy.
All right,
Uh-oh.
new plan.
That didn't work. You spotted me. Come over and look. Closer. Nice. Very nice. I find you.
Get it while I can.
Get it while the getting's good. Will, huh? I like it when you hit the button to quick save, even though the screen goes black, you can start running away from the campfire immediately. When the camera comes up, you'll be wherever you should be.
Save these for the trail.
Doesn't snap you back.
All Mother be praised. Aloy's back with the spear.
I've kept you here, waiting here. Kept you waiting, huh?
First you send Arana back to me, and now you've got the spear. When I first called out to you for help, I didn't even know if you'd speak to me. I'm glad you did.
Me too. I can't believe you got the spear back.
Your mother knew how to craft them. It's of exceptional make.
I'll never be the crafter she was, but she did pass along a few tricks. I'd be happy to take a look at your spear.
Thank you. It sounds like she was special. I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, because of you, I still have the spear to remember her by. You didn't have to help us, but you did. She would have admired that. Thank you, Aloy, for everything.
Yeah, spear damage boost. Glad we did that. West up the trail. Have, okay. But this might have been the first thing that a player does after talking with Rost, being sent down into the valley to get the ingredients for craft fire arrows. He also said to go check on old Grata to get her enough meat for a week, which we probably have on us. Oh.
Even when my belly and hands are empty, that you hold me in your embrace.
Whoa, Greta. You wanna pop and lock there? What was that?
Hello, Grata.
All Mother, since I was cast out, have I not been constant as the river flows? Have I not kept the vows as the stones do? Show me your grace, All Mother, and provide for me once more.
Good news, Grata. Once again, All Mother has brought you rabbits.
All Mother, your voice cracks like the distant thunder. I hear the songs of grief, All Mother. I would join the call, but I left my prayer beads atop the eastern overlook. I am afraid.
Wait at your camp for me, Grata. I'll see what I can do.
You don't like Grata. Grata's following the rules. She won't speak to the outcast, but she's very devout, and she will speak. She just, you have to listen to her speak through her prayers to the All-Mother. Overlook climb.
Quick way down.
So glad Aloy doesn't get winded. Stop running.
Well, they're still surprised.
Uh-oh. My bad. My bad. Not good. Do that in combat. That's nice. The fact that you perform side quests, will it affect the storyline? Let me see, without spoilers. Not in a major way, no. A few minor ways.
That's it? Nothing to see here.
But nothing major. The story is very fixed. It has a... Don't worry about it, I won't spoil anything, but discovering where we are, when we are, what happened, why are we only seeing ruins? There's so much to discover, but it's a very specific story. So there are parts of it, just little story beats that might change, depending on who's where.
The Brave Trail up the rocks is close by.
Wonder, would they alert from that? No. Okay. Interesting. Kind of thought they would. See me pass that out and see where it was coming from.
Follow up.
Glad I found this.
We are climbing. Overlook climb.
Grata may be devout, but it takes strong arms to reach the Overlook the fast way.
Oh, the geese. Nice.
This looks promising.
Aha! Grata's prayer beads. I see why she comes up here to pray. It looks out to Mother's Gate. You know, I wonder what bothers me more. That she ignores me, or that with all her talking to All-Mother, she's never lonely.
It was great the first time. It was great every time. It scared the living daylights out of me the first time. No! I mean, really, who starts rappelling by diving off a cliff's edge? That's a hell of a way to rappel.
washes away the taste of metal.
Let's get the heck out of there. Help.
Here they come.
Why are you guys still here?
Just go about your business.
There's Grata, all alone with All-Mother, the only way she knows. Here are your prayer beads, Grata. Now you have what you need.
All Mother, each morning I find your tears of joy speckling the leaves. Joy at the beauty of all you have made. See how I cry now with you in gratitude.
So you'll cry for her, but you won't speak to me. Fine. Guess that makes you the better outcast. Grata, I may not be around much for a while. I'm gonna run in the proving, and I'm not sure what's gonna happen after that.
Oh, Mother, I thank you for the kindnesses you share. When the proving comes, in your great wisdom, may you give favor to a brave of generous heart.
I think I get what you're saying. Goodbye, Grata. For now.
Mother, hear me as I count off my years of devotion from these beads. Let me whisper to you as your soothing whisper comes in the hushing of the dance. Oh, Mother, see how the beads have been worn smooth in the turning. When they meet.
Okay. We'll meet Rost. Back up with Rost.
I prayed for my daughters, but now they are old as I am. I pray now.
It's time, isn't it? Hey! And she brought her own cake. Happy birthday. Lamia, happy birthday to you. Yeah, I'd say that you don't need to bring your own cake. You shouldn't have to bring your own cake, but there's no way anyone else is going to bring a better cake. So, that works. And hi. birthday hugs. Battlestar's never very far away. Lamia, did you ever watch... It sounded like it from your message, but I don't remember if we've ever talked about Battlestar. When I said it was 15 years old, you said that thing about getting old. Or I said that thing about getting old. But, seen it? You've watched it? Or...
Be fascinating if they weren't looking
Never
for me.
watched it on purpose.
Whatever they're hunting out there doesn't seem
Alright
easy.
then.
There he is. Right where he said.
Fixing that cable management hell then? Back from reorganizing. Later. You'll get it.
Come down. We should speak.
Cables are manageable. Pain in the ass, maybe. But at least they are manageable things.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark?
Yeah, characters in Battlestar. And many of the scenarios are good. I mean, talk about it another time if you're curious. Tell you on it easy, but great characters. John Yu. Back to the conversation at hand.
Look, Rost. I thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
I got Odd Grata her rabbits, for which she thanked Allmother, of course.
It was Allmother working through you to bring her the rabbits.
You always say that, but I was there and I hunted alone.
And you always say that, and so make yourself alone.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
The face paint that I've got on Aloy, notice it matches Rost is wearing. Because of what he is. She isn't. She's wearing the paint, but at this point, he's earned it.
I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
In a way, explaining the face paint would be a story spoiler, at least out of place. Rost's backstory is kept from the player for quite a while.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
So we do have some cave. Kind of need our shards for crafting even ammo, so we'll wait till we have some shards.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the Embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Yeah.
Rost, you got nothing more to say? Just
Follow
run
the
ahead,
path.
Aloy.
It's not far.
That cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh. I see.
Turkey skin is tasty.
I'll watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Follow the path of destruction. Yes. Oh, there we go. Okay. North. I was looking the wrong way. Go do it. When we came from over there. You come from over there. Okay. Got it. Went right. Should have gone left.
farther now.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe's braves hunt this machine?
They did. The kills we've passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They won't need to. This machine will be my kill.
Or your death, if you're not careful.
I have a point, and I was gonna save 2 for low profile, but it might be nice to get critical hit. We're gonna be probably using those tripwires. A little impulsive, but let's do that. Should probably stop collecting wood. I have a couple stacks and not making many arrows yet.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight. I can use the tall grass to approach. Okay, let's see. Where can I place my traps?
So they're even suggesting tripwire. Good reason. Eventually path right over here. You put out too many. Boy, its path's so long and it's so slow. Ah, alright. Well. If you put out too many traps, they will start to despawn behind you. I don't really know what the limit is. Climb up here. Oh, we're not gonna see it hit.
Here we go again. It saw me. Like we're nowhere near the traps I set. Oh my god. Go. I'm way too far from the traps I set.
Yeah.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.
He doesn't seem too happy that we're not dead.
Dawn has passed.
Hi, Tease.
This will be your last day in the Embrace as an outcast. Use the time to set your mind on the challenges before you. When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
I understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
I'll go back to the cabin with you.
I'm not heading there just yet. I have other plans.
Oh, such as?
I'll be waiting for you when it is time.
I'll see you at Mother's Heart then.
You will.
You know, we could go poke our nose into the armory area, but we can't really do anything. Got corrupted zones up here I don't think we're ready for. Let's carry on with the story for now. We'll unlock. Map, we are just, just at the tip of the spear.
I wonder if it's a big storm this time.
What storm?
Handy.
Hey, misbehave, Lamia birthday biddies. Thank you. Thank you very much, misbehave. Happy birthday, biddies. Lamia.
Easy, easy.
Don't see me. Just don't. Don't.
I can still get the upper hand.
Can you? I guess so. What's our inventory doing? Mods, room, resources, 34 to 50. Should be okay. Look at what hasn't spawned in. There's some beams of a... What? Keep an eye on that. Come around the corner here.
Aloy.
But...
We must
Frost! Frost! The heck? Oh well, put it out of your mind.
Let us speak. So, it's time. Are you ready?
Yes, I guess. It's louder than I expected.
You've never been so close before.
I guess everything's bigger up close.
Soon it'll all seem familiar. Like home.
I don't know about that.
Look for High Matriarch Tirsa. She'll help you. Any other concerns?
Are you sure they're gonna let me in?
I've told you, Aloy. By law, any child outcast can run in the Proving.
And any who pass are made braves and are outcasts no more. I know that. But not everyone follows the law like you do, Rost.
Have faith, Aloy. The tribe will honor your right.
What should I expect once I'm inside?
There will be people celebrating and feasting. More than you've ever seen in one place. No other village compares to Mother's Heart. It is the seat of the High Matriarchs, a center of Nora life, a jewel of the sacred land. Give it time, and you'll grow fond of it, as I was, back when I was at the tribe.
Any final lessons before I head in?
No. You've learned every lesson the Wilds have to teach.
It was you who taught me, not the Wilds. Not sure my bow and spear will be much help in there, though.
It is with bow and spear that you'll win what you've wanted all these years, Aloy.
And don't knock them.
Answers.
I'm ready to do this. See you back home in a few days?
You will not find me there, Aloy. Here. Take this. Remember.
Why are you talking like we'll never see each other again? No. No!
You should be with the tribe. And I will always be an outcast.
But I told you, I have that figured out. I'll come to you in secret. I'll be the one breaking the law, not you. You don't even have to talk to me.
This attachment to me will only hold you back. It's my wish that you embrace the tribe. You've lived in isolation long enough.
Until now, I didn't.
For your sake, I must go where you will never find me. This is goodbye.
I see. I'm glad to have this then. It will remind me of you, of everything you did, and how you helped prepare me for this day.
Thank you.
Heavier than it looks. But the cord is strong.
May All Mother bless you, Aloy.
And you. How could he do this? Today of all days.
Kinda makes it hard to enjoy the
I have
party.
to keep my mind on the proving.
Proving. Yeah. What is the deal? I don't remember that. What is with stuff not loading in? Come on. I mean, come on.
You will turn back, outcast. Or bleed. Your choice.
Make way! Make way! Braves, stand aside. She is welcome here. Mother's heart is open to you, child. Come. I assure you, most Nora aren't so rude as those idiots.
You're Teersa?
Who else would I be? Come on now. I've been waiting for this day a long time.
You have?
Oh, yes. But for the moment, I must leave you. I have other outsiders to keep safe tonight.
You what?
Envoys from another tribe, the Carja. Come to observe the proving, and oh, how the Nora hate the Carja.
Carja?
But that's my problem. We will talk later. In the meantime, enjoy the festival. Oh, down the path to the right, you'll find an old friend who can't wait to see you.
But I don't know anyone here.
Try telling him that. We will talk later. May the goddess protect.
What is going on?
Pretty cool welcome. Talk to your old friend. Greetings to thee.
Such talent. A gift from All Mother.
I've heard better, he said. Dancing. Dancing in the streets.
Aloy! It's you, isn't it? Over here.
Remember Teb?
It is Aloy, isn't it? I'm remembering your name correctly?
Are you the old friend Tirsa told me about? I don't know you.
I see you don't recognize me. Well, it was a long time ago. Teb is my name. You were half my size when you saved me from a herd of machines.
I remember. You tried to thank me.
I never forgot that day. All these years, I hope to see you again, if you came to run in the Proving. As you can see, I didn't turn out to be much of a hunter. I served the tribe as a stitcher instead, a maker of garments and armor. In preparation for this day, I've made an outfit for you. I hope you like it.
What's it going to cost?
Cost? Nothing. Consider it the thanks I tried to give years ago. Long overdue.
Nora Brave. Outfit free of charge. As a mod slot. There's other outfits as well. I can't afford them. Maybe we could sell some stuff. What do we have dupes of? Besides animal parts that we need for upgrades. Watcher Heart, we don't need 4 of them. We don't really need them for buying certain things. Eventually. Not like we can rake in very much. We could almost afford an outfit, a light outfit. Silent Hunter, light, something like that, but Silent Hunter medium. Probably just wait until we can get something better like that.
Seems to fit you perfectly.
Thank you, Teb. I've never had anything like this before.
Well, it's yours. I think you'll find it affords more protection than what you were wearing. Every outfit offers some advantage.
The menu said it didn't.
It's always a trade-off.
No.
Anyway, I shouldn't keep you any longer. Head for the Matriarch's Lodge if you want to find Tirsa. You'll know it when you see it. A large wooden building with an angry mob waiting outside.
Tirsa said something about envoys from another tribe?
Yes, that's what the mob's angry about. Carja visiting our sacred land for the first time in years. I'd expect to see some tomatoes fly, maybe rocks. Hopefully not spears. In any case, be ready to duck.
Well, all right. 7.
Have the resist frost and shock. Tiny bit of stealth. Resist melee attacks on it. 5%. Probably not going to be attacked with elementals for a little while. Not much. Don't have anything else to put in there.
Too much romance and not enough fistfights this year.
Minutes later, yeah, Rango, back to this absolute beauty. You got it.
Interesting.
It's better the first 3 times I've been.
Forgive me. I'm getting sentimental. Time for another brew.
Interesting.
Jog! Get down from there! Bad enough you're drunk. Why do you have to go climbing houses?
Oh, not supposed to go climbing on other people's roofs, huh?
Get down from there, now!
Oh, that's just what you want, isn't it? For me to fall on my head!
What I want is for you to climb down!
What you want is for me to have no fun at all!
Fine! Stay up on the roof all night if you want.
Yeah, I will!
Boss,
Who's the
boss.
climber? Who's
What
the best
about
climber?
Vala? She's
Jarg.
blood of a war chief in
Yeah, I'm drunk. Doesn't matter. Still climb better than anyone.
Hold on, it's getting
Climbs
added.
better than... I don't feel so good.
I won't let the Karja faithful stop me from enjoying the festival. What harm can they do now?
It's better than last year. She can't tell me what to do. I'll climb so far up she can't see me.
Listen carefully now, for you'll have to tell this when I'm gone. In the beginning, all life came from all
Story time.
people, machines, and beasts. All were her children. They lived alongside each other in the comfort of her wild embrace. But some grew restless. Though they took of her bounty, they wanted more. These were the faithless. The machines had whispered to them, promised to serve them. to make them a new world, better than the one All-Mother provided. A world of metal. They told the Faithless they would do all the work for them. Feed them, shelter them, give them a life of ease, of plenty. And so, the Faithless left with the machines. Only the true children, the mothers and fathers of the Nora, stayed with All-Mother. At first, the machines did as they had promised. They built cities, great and terrible, monuments to their sins, but they would not serve the Faithless for long. A king rose up among the machines, a machine more powerful than any other, the Metal Devil. And then the Faithless served him, served the machines. That was not enough for the Metal Devil. He wanted all to serve him, and tried to tempt the true children away from All-Mother. They would not go. They gathered on the mountainside to cling to her and prayed, more devoted than ever. The Metal Devil raged louder than thunder. In his fury, he came to confront All-Mother, intending to kill her. She struck him down. Forever. As you know, for his lifeless body is up there still, frozen in shame and defeat. The machines were driven mad by the death of their king, and their minds became as wild as beasts. The Faithless abandoned their cities, forced to wander the world without the care of the machines. Only we remain the true children of All-Mother. We built all this with the hands that she gave us. Machines are to be hunted. Metal to be used for scrap, for craft. But never to be adored. And we stay true to her laws, resolute in our prayers, don't we? For the dangers are never over. Still the Faithless envy our sacred land and covet it. And year upon year, the machine's anger grows, searching for little Nora boys and girls who have not behaved. What? Is that a machine among us now? No, no. These old eyes are mistaken. Listen carefully now.
Nice. That telling.
For you'll have to tell this when I'm gone.
Although thickly veiled, actually did tell a very critical part of the story that is not revealed for a very long time. But not in a way you could make sense of it.
Aloy, over here.
Karst? What are you doing here?
Careful. Pretend like we've never met. I wasn't supposed to trade with outcasts in the wilds, remember?
How could I forget? And how generous of you to talk to me now.
Don't be like that. You know I'll be rooting for you in the proving tomorrow. Can't wait to see the looks on some of these faces when you win. And if you need any last-minute supplies, I'm your man.
So, Mother's Heart. I thought you preferred the wilds.
Well, man can't drink alone all the time, can he? Truth is, I get lonely once in a while. There, I admitted it. Don't think less of me.
I won't hold it against you, if you give me a discount.
You can't be.
I'm joking, Karst. It's good to see you.
Don't go soft on me. I'll give you my best prices, I promise.
Still can't afford anything.
See you later, Karst.
Good luck.
He winked there at the end.
In a moment, we shall bless the proving. But first, we have guests to welcome.
For 2 years, we have been at peace with Akarja. It is time to restore our bonds of trade with Meridian. These envoys come to us under a banner of peace.
An enunciation of gratitude written
Killers
by the
and
hand
slavers!
of
Yeah!
Sun King Avad.
Killers and slavers!
Hey, hey!
Luminance of
Hold your fruit, Nora Faithful. Hold your fruit. Now I'm Azaram, not Karja. So I'll put it to you straight. The 13th Sun King was a murderous bung. Oh, he was. He was a tyrant and a monster. He raided my tribe for a blood sacrifice, just like yours. My own sister was taken. I hated the Karja. But the 13th king is dead. 2 years now. And who killed him? The 14th. Not because he lusted for power, but because someone had to put an end to his father's atrocities.
Yeah!
The message that this poor priest means to read is an apology. Straight from the lips of the 14th king. So please, can't you lend him your ears?
Thank you. An enunciation of gratitude written by the hand of Sun King Avad, 14th luminance of the Radiant Line. People of the Nora, on the eve of your proving, no
Unknown device
Karja stand with you.
Possibly a focus. Other device, maybe. Secure network connection.
Take their places among
You're the
your
only
brave.
other person I've ever seen wearing a focus. Where did you get yours?
What? A Nora? Wearing one of these? That's impossible. Your tribe fears the old places, forbids them.
Who says I'm like other Nora?
Why, I guess you're not. If you've gone delving in the ruins of the metal world.
What's wrong?
Apologies. A malfunction.
Oh, Lynn, you making friends with locals, are we?
I'll come back.
Wait.
No, we'll talk later. Have to go.
Whoa. Well, I guess he's more hungover than I thought. Hey, you got the same trinket that Olin has on his head. Since when did those become fashionable?
His name is Olin? Who is he? And where did he get one of these?
He's just a scrounger with friends in high places. He spends half his time digging for artifacts, the other half drinking or dicing. As for the trinket, well, I guess he dug it up somewhere. Just a weird old jewel he sticks on his face. I mean, no offense. It looks great on you.
I thought your friend was gonna go down in a hail of fruit, but you really calmed the crowd.
Thanks. I wasn't sure I could do it. The Nora is still pissed with the Karja about the Red Raids, and who can blame them?
I've never seen armor like yours before.
You've never seen Vanguard steel? Well, let me introduce you. Ring-locked, impact-protected, sturdy enough to choke a sawtooth. It has to be. The Vanguard of the Sun King's best. Life-takers and machine breakers to a one. You might even give a Nora warmaid like you more trouble than she can handle.
With all that metal to slow you down? I doubt it.
Yeah, hard to say. From where I'm standing, looks like a pretty even match.
What else do you know about Olin?
Is he really that interesting? I'm starting to get jealous. Well, he scours the wilds for ruins, digs up stuff, and sells it to nobles. When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. Exactly the skills you want the man guiding your expedition to have. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough. I like him, but besides that, not much to tell.
I wanted to ask you something else.
If you want. But I'll also be around after that blessing thing, if that'd be a better time to talk.
I never heard anything about Red Raids growing up. What were those?
Your tribe was at war and you didn't even know? Were you kept hidden away? Did you have overprotective parents or something?
I grew up as an outcast, shunned by the tribe.
Oh, yeah, I've heard the Nora do that. That seems cruel, if you ask me. But even an outcast knows about the derangement of the machines, right? How they get deadlier every year? Well, the mad Sun King figured if he spilled enough blood to the Sun God, it would calm the machines. Didn't work. But for years, he raided the tribes and took captives for sacrifice. My sister among them. The Nora put up a good fight, but lives were lost.
So, what happened? How did it all end?
The Mad King's own son united Carja rebels with Oseram freebooters. And together we did the impossible, took back Meridian and killed the crazy old king. So now the son sits on the throne and it's a big improvement. Under Avad, there's no more sacrifices, no more slavery. People from all tribes are welcome in Meridian now, even Nora exiles. You really should come visit.
Who are the Oseram?
Oh, that's my tribe, far to the northwest. We're good at three things: arguing, working steel, and brewing.
And freebooters. What are those?
I guess you could say we were mercenaries, warriors for pay. Except a lot more loyal than that makes us sound. Avad couldn't have taken down his father without our metal and muscle. And now, some of us serve proudly as his personal vanguard.
Your sister was taken captive and sacrificed. That's terrible.
Captive, yes. Sacrificed, no. It takes more than a few Carja to finish Ursa. She got away, and now she's my captain. Captain of the entire Vanguard. Favored by the Sun King himself.
How did she survive?
Oh, that's a story, all right, but it takes a while to tell. Maybe another time over a drink or three? Or just come to Meridian and meet her yourself. I think you'd like each other. You're both rather, direct.
You said the machines have been getting more dangerous every year.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right?
First I've heard of it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just assumed everyone knew. Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't always pissed off like they are now. When a hunter came at them, they'd spook and run. So it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous, so long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything changes. Now, when a hunter fires a shot, the machines snarl and charge right at him. A few more years pass and they start attacking people on sight. Going anywhere becomes a major risk. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kinds of machines start showing up. Bigger, meaner, and heavily armed.
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, 10 years ago, that one. But every couple of years or so, something worse comes along. Believe me.
So what's making it happen?
And no one knows. And the machines, well, they aren't telling.
Tell me about the derangement again.
Well, the way I hear it, 15, 20 years ago, the machines weren't... When a hunter came at them, so it was hard to take them down, but not dangerous.
Little different.
So long as he was smart enough to jump out of the way. But then the derangement starts up and everything... Now, when a hunter a few more years
Is it identical
pass
or
and
just...
they start attacking people on sight. If that wasn't bad enough, entirely new kind...
Like the Sawtooth.
Yeah, it's...
So what's making...
No one knows.
Why did it reappear? Was there even one line that changed? I should say, tell me again. I guess it's important info. It's all big info dump here.
If the Carja have such a cruel history, how did you end up serving them?
The last king and his men were butchers. But the new king wants peace. There's nothing cruel about that. Besides, the Carja don't just fight, they build. Look, take Meridian. Next to it, everything else is just a bunch of sticks and stones.
Just how big is Meridian? What's it like?
Where do I even start? My tribesmen are masters of the forge, the best tinkers in the world. But when it comes to building, the Carja have us beat. The city soars over a canyon with more bridges than the Nora have roads and buildings tall as mountains. And across the valley stands the spire, like a blade thrust into the sky, reflecting the sun. You really owe it yourself to see it. So consider that a challenge. Or an invitation.
I want to ask you about something you said before.
Ask away.
Probably a repeat also, but it's not grayed out like the others, so maybe a little more.
Tell me about Olin again.
When he's not scrounging, he's scouting. I've known him for a few years. He's a loyal companion, cares for his family, holds his drink well enough.
Okay.
I should make my way to the blessing.
Probably should.
Yeah. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but it's obvious that you don't belong in this backwater. I mean, you're smart. You're obviously capable, and, well, I mean, look at you.
What are you talking about?
You know what. All right, if you ever visit Meridian, look me up. I'll show you around, make introductions. It'll be a whole new life, if you want it. Anyway, I have to go to that blessing thing, too, so, see you around, maybe?
Oh, you're so smooth, Aaron. He's a good guy. Good guy. I'm not allowed up there? Come on. Vanished. No.
It's for the goddess to judge the Carja, not me. Past should be left in the past.
Well, that's not fair.
That's a feat.
I've heard better.
Better than improving itself.
So, the blessing, there's a before bed sequence, some of the kids. There's the proving itself. There's the stuff that happens after the proving. And that's in a couple of phases.
Before my sister's proving.
I'm kind of fading here. I'm wondering if I want to maybe save the actual proving for tomorrow.
They'll start the blessing when all aspirants are in place.
Start the blessing. But I am thinking about saving the proving for when we start back up tomorrow.
Oh!
Expecting more tomatoes?
In truth, I thought they were throwing stones.
Stones hit a lot harder. You'd know the difference.
If you wish to speak, we should do so after the ceremony. I'd rather not hold things up, or do anything else that angers these people.
We'd have to actually go back and save at a campsite. I mean, if we do the blessing, then they either take us right back to the cabin, or maybe we can run around. Well,
Let's talk after the blessing. I don't want to piss off the matriarchs. Those are some tough-looking grandmothers.
Aloy, take your place right there. The prayer lantern is yours. I made it for you.
Blasphemy.
Sisters.
Aspirants, before each of you sits a prayer lantern crafted by your mother. In her honor, light its flame.
doesn't know her mother. Neither did Rost. Or Rost.
In honor of Rost. And all he did to help me get here.
All Mother, hear our prayer. What is the child but a mother's hope that takes flight? A glowing flame that climbs the air, set free to the wind, sailing the sky till it fades and falls. So, from one to another, passes the chain of love.
Everyone knows Tirsa wants the outcast.
There's Olin. I have some questions for him.
Alright. So we can talk to Olin, and then maybe we can even, instead of entering the Hunter's Lodge, we can use the campfire and then get back up there. I think I'd rather be fresh for all the events and action of the proving.
Past should be left in the past.
Aloy, now that the blessing has been made, you and I finally have a moment to speak. I hope the ceremony wasn't too unpleasant for you, given your circumstances.
I can't say it was comfortable, but I could see the beauty of the ritual, even so.
It takes a generous heart, Aloy, to commend a ritual that venerates all that you were denied.
All I'm saying is that it didn't bother me. I have bigger things to worry about than hearing the Nora mumble about their mothers.
I see. I imagine you must have questions for me then.
It surprises me the tribe lets outcasts run in the proving. It's not like the Nora to be so hospitable.
It has always been law that any child outcast has this right, as a means to rejoin the tribe. So far as I know, however, you are the first ever to exercise this right.
I'm not surprised. I doubt many outcast children survive long enough in the wilds to come of age.
I think, rather, it is because child outcasts are so rare. In all my years, I've only known of one other child who was cast out. A boy of 13, who killed his mother. But at the proving 5 years later, he did not appear.
No. I'd be surprised if he survived very long on his own.
But at least he had a chance. Other tribes would have simply executed him. It may be hard for you to accept, Aloy, but the practice of shunning is, relatively speaking, humane.
Oh, is it? Try it out for 18 years, Tirsa, and then let me know what you think. Why was I made an outcast at birth, Tirsa? What crime could I have committed even before I was born?
Aloy, this is not a question I can answer.
Why not? It's simple enough. And what about my mother? Is she here tonight, watching me? Or is she dead? Is she here? Or nowhere?
I am sure your mother is here with us, if only in spirit.
That's not really an answer, is it? Just so you know, Tirsa, the reason I'm here is to get answers. Real ones. And when I win the proving, I will demand them.
I know, Aloy. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah, so we'll take our time with these lingering few conversations here before the lodge, and we'll save and wrap there, because I want all these moments to breathe. A lot of good stuff surrounding the proving before, during, and after. I don't want to feel rushed with any of it.
What about Rost? Why was he made an outcast?
So, he never told you?
He said he swore an oath never to speak of it.
Yes. As did I, and the other matriarchs. I'm sorry, Aloy, but Rost's past is another secret I must keep from you.
What else is new?
But as I mentioned earlier, without spoiling anything, it does have something to do with the face paint that he wears, which I've got Aloy wearing the same face paint as a name. Has something to do with it.
Rost told me that matriarchs don't just lead the tribe. What else do you do?
We teach, offer counsel, give blessings. When necessary, we judge. Our only concern is the welfare of the tribe. Among our number this year, we count 3 High Matriarchs and some 30 Lesser Matriarchs.
What's the difference?
Matriarchs are grandmothers with 2 generations of living progeny. But a High Matriarch is a great-grandmother with 3 or more generations to her name. Thus do we speak for generations, lending our opinions weight. The High Matriarchs most of all.
So, the more children you have, the more authority you get? I guess that's one way to decide who leads a tribe.
Why would there be any other?
Why does Lansra hate me so much?
She is a woman of extreme opinions. More than that, I cannot say.
It's not my fault that I was born, or that the matriarchs decided to cast me out.
I side with you in this matter, but there are differences of opinion, and any vote of the High Matriarchs requires a majority.
I should be going. I'm sorry if I've been too harsh. It's just, I've wanted answers for so long.
I know, child. You're not the only one who's waited years for this day. I will be praying for your success.
That blessing wasn't bad. Nice and short, anyway. But I know a half-dozen Oseram tinkers who could put on a better fireworks show. Oops. I hope I'm not throwing a wet blanket on your sacred ritual. It was nice. Really.
Doesn't actually have anything new
good
to
luck
talk
in that
about, does he?
proving thing. Maybe I'll see you in Meridian someday. Who knows?
Your blessing was most illuminating. I've never seen its like. A rare gift indeed.
But you don't believe in Allmother, do you?
Usually the distance between our tribes shrouds Nora ways from Karja eyes. But here among you, I see a beauty that shines true. Perhaps Naman is right after all, that the sun's light brightens all lands and all peoples.
Who's Naman?
One of my brethren, who believes the sky is wide enough for the faiths of all tribes.
Who is the Sun King you speak for?
His Luminance Avad is the 14th king of the Radiant Line. His light envelops the sky and everything beneath it. He is the chosen of the sun. By his divine rule, we are given sight and purpose.
You speak highly of him. Do you know him well?
By his nature, he is unknowable and infallible. We are his instruments, not his companions. I have been in his presence, but we draw down our hoods so as not to behold his light directly.
He's the sun, he has total power, and no friends. That couldn't go wrong.
Is it the same prompt as prior since it didn't go great? Did it say the 13th Sun King or the Sun King or something similar? Gonna say again?
If your Sun Kings are so infallible, how do you explain the crimes of the last king?
Well, the sun's glory is a great and brazen crown for a vessel as small as a man. If the vessel is flawed, indeed in the burial caves, one can see the skulls of the past kings are cracked, trialed and fired in the sun's kiln. That can be too much for any man to bear, even a ruler of men.
So the sun can make bad choices like anyone else?
Oh, no.
No.
Has there ever been a Sun Queen?
Many wives and consorts, of course. Or, oh, you mean for the sun to choose a queen? This has not happened.
Why not?
The sun is masculine, of course, and so would choose its heirs thus.
It's a light in the sky. I've never seen anything dangling from it. I don't know if you've noticed, but women run things around here.
Well, Avad took a woman as captain of his vanguard, the first to hold such an honor.
How enlightened.
You mean Aaron's sister, Ursa. From what he told me, she sounds formidable.
Oh,
Formidable indeed. A woman, and an outsider as well.
She might make a fine Sun Queen, given a chance.
A Sun Queen? Oh, no, no, no. No.
This guy. Who are you?
Who are you, Sun Priest?
I am the Reverend Irid. The glory of the Carja is the sun's glory, reflected. We Sun Priests are but glimmers of its great light.
You just said a lot, but you didn't tell me anything.
My apologies. My duty is to carry out the will of the sun, by serving its emissary among us, the Sun King. I comfort those who walk by the light of day, and I travel to those in far reaches, whom the light barely touches, bearing warmth.
Did you come all this way just to deliver your Sun King's speech?
It is my duty, and also my honor, to carry the light of atonement to those we overshadowed and wronged. I swallowed my fear, but it re-emerged. I am glad Erend van Guardsman made this journey. He is my shield, a good man.
So you live in Meridian?
I do. Where better to mark the sun's divine passage than where the sandstone glows in the light of its passing. I was raised in the Mesa's great shade, its wild bird markets and metal cellars, spices and colored silks.
Sounds impressive.
Oh, you should behold it. And you can if you make the journey. At His Luminance's order, we have flung its gates open to all.
Any Nora who leaves the sacred land becomes an exile. But hey, who knows where I'll end up. Why were the Carja at war with the Nora?
Under the 13th Sun King, the Carja had no peace with any tribe. His Luminance has sent those days to dusk. We must renew the light that binds us, though few volunteered to come here.
The Nora scare you. They're good at making people feel unwelcome.
It's said one soldier died for every Nora taken alive. But I see you can be as calm as you are fierce.
This has been illuminating, but I should get going.
You have already been blessed, but may the dawn find you, the day warm you, and the dusk have light to guide your path.
Hello, Olin.
You know my name? Ah, guess Erend told you.
Why did you act so strange when we spoke earlier?
Must be this festival. I'm really not one for crowds. Maybe I should just turn in.
Stop dodging my questions.
All right, cool your fire. I got nothing to hide.
What are you doing here, Olin? Why come to Noraland?
Erend needed a scout for his expedition, and a second for his drinking. That's all. Someone to stop the Sun Priest getting lost. When all this is over, I'm back to delving ruins, rummaging for scrap, scrounging up trinkets to sell.
So you're an explorer?
Just another Outlander, girl. A man's gotta make his shards. I just make mine in service to the King's court. That's all.
I've never seen anyone else with a focus. Where exactly did you find it?
In a ruin, north of the Claim. That's our name for the Oseram homeland. Up there, the metal seams run deep. Steel giants half buried in loose soil. Forgotten caves that the old ones bored into mountain rock. Your eyes just lit up.
I found my focus in a cave just like you're describing. A ruin of the old ones.
If you've delved yourself, you know as much as I do. Go to those places for answers. Not me.
When we spoke earlier, you winced, then looked like you were in pain. Or frightened. Did your focus show you something?
It didn't show me anything. I told you. It malfunctioned. Happens all the time.
Unbelievable.
You're not a very convincing liar.
Do you always accuse people you've just met of lying?
And they're lying.
Only the ones who aren't telling the truth.
Fire and spit, girl. I'm a plain hammered man with nothing to hide. You don't believe me, that's your trouble, not mine.
I don't understand. We have this device in common, but you can't wait to stop talking to me.
I already have all the friends I need, girl. I don't need the bother.
I'm used to being shunned by the tribe. I thought you'd be different.
It's nothing personal. It really isn't. You should... try to enjoy yourself tonight. Big day tomorrow. Always best to make every day count.
That's not ominous or anything. Okay, so campfire's right over by the lodge. We're gonna wrap for the day and pick back up with the proving tomorrow.
Dancing, beer, everyone's the best.
Good workout. I don't know where the... I really hope I can get to the campfire without it triggering the next scene. If it triggers the next scene, that would kind of be a bummer. Come on, a little further. I know it says 16 meters away. There we go. Just want to save. There we go. Good. We're gonna stop there for the day. Thank you everyone for joining me. Start this back up. I think we'll be playing it a while. We haven't had a stream in a week, but with a game to play, it should be a little more regular. It's, you know, it'll still be hit or miss, but it helps to have a game to play. Thank you, Bob. Cheers. Back at you. See you all on the other side. Happy birthday, Lamia. If you're still out there. Yes, you are. There you are. Rango, misbehave. Who else is still out there? Well, I don't know who's still out there, but everybody have a great night. Thank you for the great company. Host love, sub support. Big hugs and cheers. Me and the dogs. See you guys on the other side. Good night, everyone.